Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Weedsport. Ran a really good time in practice compared to everybody else. Track's already pretty slicked off, like in the middle of the track, but I'm just running right along the bottom right now, and that seems to be the quickest. Especially in 1 and 2 is massive. If you can get under the slick here, right against this wall, and just hook the bottom and get going, very, very fast. 3 and 4 is a lot tougher to do it in, I would say. But you really got to watch out for the walls on the bottom when you're running down there, because it's very easy to hit them. Run up top, try to get some speed here for turn 1. Slid up way too much. I missed my mark completely. That's okay, though. Try to just run the bottom here, get the practice for the second lap. That wasn't a bad 3 and 4.
17.2.
Slowed it down a lot there. Able to hold the bottom better. Still slid up a lot though. Oh, I'm gonna hit this wall. Yep, that counted as a 0x, so that's not gonna count for our second lap, unfortunately. But the 2 and 3 car both got good laps there. They didn't do any practice laps in the session, but they were pretty quick in the practice beforehand anyways, which I figured was gonna happen. But we completely messed up the second lap by hitting that inside wall off of turn 4. But as long as we start somewhat towards the front, that'll be all right. So we're car number 1 here. Hopefully we can have a good heat race, and right now would be in heat number 1 starting second. So let's take it green to the heat races. Alright, since there's only 10 of us in the lobby, we're all in the same heat. So we're starting in third for heat number 1, which will be the only heat. And then we'll go straight on to the feature race, which is great. Nice shorter race then. Goes by a lot quicker at least, which is nice. Hopefully we can have a good run here. Ryan's going to be on the outside. He's fast, but if we have that inside line going into turn 1, that's going to help a ton. And hopefully we don't slide up too much. Turn 1's always really tough on like restarts and stuff because it's such a tight turn. Being on the outside is really rough too. Like the bottom guy needs to hold their line, not hit that inside wall, but the outside guy has to not slide up too hard into the wall because it's very easy to do that at on the top side. But we're gonna be doing our 4th gear restarts like normal, even though it's like real bogged down. We'll probably get up and go just fine, and if not, we'll know for the feature at least. I wouldn't be shocked if some of these guys are doing 3rd gear restarts or even 2nd because we're rolling so slow. But the shifting, it just slows you down so much in my opinion. I'd rather just be in 4th and I'd catch them on the straightaway anyways. But we're getting ready to go here. 8 laps, no cautions in the heat race.
Our boss man, pace cars off. Have a great day.
Got an okay start. Still on the inside of Ryan, not really. Back out so we don't get into him. Leader got the inside wall though.
Working the top. Clear, clear, clear.
But we're all just gonna be fighting for the bottom at the moment. Try not to hit all these walls. That was super close to that. You can easily flip on that turn 4 wall.
18.904.
Real tight racing right there. I need to have a little bit more of a slide in 3 and 4 so I don't get so close to the wall. Oh, they got together a little bit. I can't see the entry line. See, when you keep that very bottom off of 2, you see how much they gained on me? Because I was just in the throttle just trying to get my speed, and I slid up a little off of turn 2, and then those 2 kept the bottom and was able just to roll away very quickly. But they're right on top of each other, so I could see a wreck happening. So we'll see what happens. Whether it's in the heat race or the feature. They're running clean, though. They get a little tap every now and then. Ryan's gotten to the inside now. He's probably going to get a good run here off of turn 2. Leader actually had a pretty decent run up there, but he's getting sideways. They're touching. Ethan's holding it strong on that outside. I'm actually shocked that he was able to hold that for like a whole lap out there. He's able to get down in front of us. I was trying to fill that gap before he was able to get down, but he was able to just enough. Just enough able to get down there in front of us. But that's all right. 2 laps left here in this heat race. This should be an interesting feature race because the bottom's gonna get slicker as we go. and us three are like way on top of each other this entire heat race.
White flag left, my man.
They're so close. They're like hitting each other a little bit. I'm kind of banking on these guys wrecking in the feature race.
17.3.
Like wrecking each other with how hard they're racing. Like I'm not hitting my line perfectly, but I kind of don't want to be right on them because I feel like they may wreck. Hell, they may wreck here in 3 and 4, finishing out this heat race. Ethan got him at the line. Damn, good run. Very good race there. Ethan just got under him on that final lap and was able to hold it down there in 3 and 4. I'm actually shocked by that. Good race. Very, very tight race by both of them.
Dog, you did a great job, man. You guys
A
did
little
great
bit of
job
dooring
on
each
that
other,
car,
but
too.
it's such a tight racetrack and you're fighting for the same line. Once somebody gets to your inside, it's very tough to hold them off. I want to see that last lap between them two. This is going into lap 8? No, this is going into lap 8. Because did Ryan slide up a little too much here or something? No, he had a good 1 and 2. He just stayed lower down the backstretch, got his nose in there, and then they're just racing for the same spot. Did they actually hit each other there? I think they might have slightly tapped, but that's just Ryan trying to defend the low line, trying to pinch him down. Good job by Ethan, though, not backing off of it. Racing them clean.
You'll be on the inside.
Super, super clean there. That was as clean as you could get. He really didn't, like, slam him up the track or anything like that. It was just super tight racing, going for the same spots on the track. Nothing really, like, intentional or egregious there. So, I feel like worst we're going to finish is 3rd. As of right now, with the way that we were running. We just need to get a decent start, and we're in the same exact position as we were for the heat race, where Ethan's leading it, Ryan's 2nd, and we're 3rd. We got Payton on the outside of us. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. He was saying good luck to us in the practice and race session, so good luck to him as well. Always like seeing messages from you guys that watch the videos and stuff. It's awesome to see you guys in the same races. But here we go. Getting ready to go one more lap. I kind of want to do a 3rd gear restart. I don't think it's going to really hurt us.
Really don't need anything.
Might be able to hold it on the inside of Ryan, but at the same time, I don't care
Are you
too
gonna line
much.
up and not go like 15 miles per hour around the track?
Because, like, I kind of want Ryan to put the bumper to Ethan like they were in the heat race and hope they wreck. Because I kind of would rather that than be sandwiched by the two. Because they're both very fast. I'm kind of banking on them taking each other out. My freaking nose is so cold right now. It's like
Yeah,
almost
are you
running.
gonna line up?
Oh, that was a really good jump for us anyways in 4th gear. Ryan had a bad jump in the beginning there. I'm trying to turn. He's trying to turn before us.
Get dirty. Looking good. Outside.
Because I was just trying to make the corner without hitting the wall down there. And he was turning in a little earlier. Thought he was going to get side by side with us there, but he didn't. I slid up a ton there, so he's going to get on our inside now, which is fine. Let him go catch Ethan. Both these guys have been super fast. Try not to run into the back of him with how sideways he is. But I haven't ran Weedsport in these cars like ever. These are like the first laps I've taken on it. Besides like the practice laps beforehand, which I only ran like 10 at most, something like that. Other than that, I've never ran the street stocks here, surprisingly. Like I was looking at my all-time best lap and I didn't have one, so I was kind of shocked by that. I thought for sure I've ran these here before, but I guess not. I think that they usually don't get too much participation and we don't really get a race. That's why, probably. And there's only 10 here in this one. Oh, Ryan got the inside wall. Don't know if he messed up his left front wheel there.
17.2.
He might have, and that would affect his turning and stuff like that. I thought he might flip there, honestly, because you could ramp straight off of that wall down there. Very easy to do so. I think I did that in practice, practicing for this race. The handful of laps I did, I ran too close to the inside wall, and I just flipped off of the turn 4 wall there. I think I need to be like less on throttle down the backstretch or something, because I feel like I'm just spinning the tires on the backstretch. Trying to use slight brake on entry. Yeah, leaders did a 17.1. Damn. Absolutely flying up there. Okay, I let off a little bit down the D on the backstretch. And that was a lot faster. Okay. So it seems like you can get on throttle and then you kind of want to let off a little in the middle of the backstretch to try to not get too sideways there. Coming up to a couple lap traffic cars. That may impede.
I'm not trying to like say let me by, but just like don't get out of my face, please.
I've had that happen before. Lap cars wrecking right in front of you. It absolutely sucks. I've had them hold me up a lot too. It's awful. Lap cars have not been my friend in the past, like recently in the past. I need to get that bottom in 1 and 2 much better. 3 and 4, it's getting super slicked off. I do think the bottom's still quicker just because the outside, that corner's so flat. Oh, the leader's gonna wreck with the lap cars. Exactly what he said. Don't do.
Hey, what I say not to do. Exactly what you did.
The lap cars started wrecking with each other, and Ethan got in it, unfortunately. He's gonna get his spot back, which is good for him, but I don't know how damaged his car is. He might have some.
That's just my luck with street stock, man.
He might have some right front damage. No, he looks okay for the most part, but that's absolutely crazy. Lap cars, I swear, every single time you come up to them, something happens.
1 to go.
All right, coming around to the green here. Hopefully we can get a decent jump, and hopefully the guys behind us don't dive bomb so much. Yeah, I know there's a couple people arguing. I know the leader's arguing with whoever wrecked, like the back guys who wrecked, but so it's just annoying. So I'm not gonna unmute for that.
20 minutes to go.
I muted them just before I started talking again for that reason. But here we go, getting ready to go once again. Hopefully Ryan gets a decent start here.
Pace goes off. Do what you can.
Okay, we got a good jump. So the guy behind us started to get a good jump, but then like let off or got loose or something. But we're about halfway in this race. Next time by, or this time by, really, like this backstretch is halfway. Really trying to hook that bottom down there. Hopefully we pull back away from 4th place. Unless he's learned a lot from watching us up here. I don't know.
Not what I fucking said, are you deaf?
Seeing if these guys are still arguing. It sounds like more of them are.
Fucking done.
More of them are arguing. I don't really want to deal with that while I'm driving. Very hard to focus anyways. When you got people arguing with each other, you can't focus at all. Even though I'm talking the whole time, that takes away some of my focus anyways. Oh, guy behind me got the inside wall. He was like trying to get to my inside on the entry of that corner, and the only way he was doing that is if the wall wasn't there, and he hit that thing. But this all caught Ryan back up to Ethan, which I feel like could be good for us if they start getting racing and they can get into each other some. But Ethan is holding it really well out front. He's very quick. They're both very quick up here. And Caden behind us has been catching us, but falling back this last lap since he hit that inside wall. Let's see if they're still arguing. Oh, they already. I hear them immediately. Trying to keep this car straight. Nope, maybe they're done arguing. Maybe that was the last of it, which is funny. Behind me, he's trying a higher line, seeing if that's going to work out. Ryan's really hooking that bottom. Getting on the inside of Ethan there slightly. Ethan had the run on the exit, though. Oh, I'm going to loop it.
On the bottom. On the bottom.
That was awful by me. I had to downshift it and to get back up to speed there. Guy behind me is going to try to go on my inside again. I thought he was going to hit that inside wall. Oh, he's on our inside now.
Inside.
Honestly, was not expecting that. But I let off all the way going into that corner, and it's slick down there. He's going to be on our inside in 3 and 4. But in all that, Ryan got the lead. See if we can hold him down there.
Inside.
I just have to not slide up too much in 1 and 2. Because I was just trying to run the bottom, and I got too loose. That was awful by me. I think at this point, I just have to cut my losses and try to get back to his inside.
Slow on the bottom.
Slow on the bottom? That doesn't sound good.
You got one dead in the water in front of you.
Yep, there was. Oh, and I get my spot back. I got lucky. I got very lucky. I should not be in 3rd by any means. So that's unfortunate for the 4 car. I've had that happen to me way too many times though, so at least I get it back every now and then. But 5 laps to go when we take this green flag, and Ryan's out front, and Ethan's back in 2nd now, but we'll see how this plays out these last 5 laps.
Coming to the green this time.
All right, coming around to the green, hopefully for the final time. There's gonna be 4 laps left when we take the green. And we got lucky getting back up to third here. Even with us finishing third, we might lose some iRating regardless, but we'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully I could still actually finish here. I've been missing the bottom pretty bad in 1 and 2, so I need to be on it here.
Going green? Yes, we are.
But we're getting ready to go green. I need to try to get a good jump. Ethan's a little bit back from Ryan. I think he's going to try to roll up to him right before he goes, I'm assuming. And Ryan went super early, so he couldn't do that, which was smart by him. And he gets a good jump out in front. Trying to keep this thing straight. Guy behind me gets into turn 1 so well. I don't know how. And caution immediately, so that's lovely. So we're gonna have another restart, and that's the last thing we need. We just keep getting more and more. There's only 9 or 10 people in this race, and we still cannot go green. Like, that's awful.
1 to go.
All right, coming up to 3 laps to go here when we take the green. Hopefully we can go green to the end. That'd be great. And we need to try to get a good jump, because the 4 car is killing it in 1 and 2. Like, I'm missing the bottom down there so badly. I wish the very first caution never came out, because the 3 of us were gone from everybody. Like, I think 4th place and them were multiple seconds back. Like, it was hard to see them in the mirror. But Ethan's more on Ryan this time, and he's waiting for it a little longer. I think the guy behind me was in 3rd gear, got in the back of us slightly. Trying to get that bottom. We definitely hit it better. Try not to get into the back of Ethan there either. Decent 3 and 4, 2 laps to go.
2 more, let's go.
Really trying to take it easy into turn 1 so I can actually get the bottom. But I don't know if I'm taking it too easy or not is the problem. Because if you go too slow, you're just going to get ran over.
The white flag.
White flag here. Final time taken 1 and 2.
17.7.
Oh, guy behind me went high. Okay, so, oh, and he nailed the outside wall. Okay, we're good in 3rd now. I don't have to worry about it. I don't know if he dove into that corner and got the inside wall or got hit from behind. They're all wrecking behind me. Massive crash. Ryan gets the win. Ethan 2nd. Wish we wouldn't have got that very first caution, though, because all 3 of us were gone from the field. We could have been done with this a long time ago and getting the same result. But there was a massive crash behind me. I don't know what happened there off of turn 4. But, hey, we got 3rd. Started 3rd. And it was tough passing, though. Weedsport's always tough passing, so I should have expected that anyways. The only time you got by was anybody messing up, basically. The 9 and the 6 back here. 9 car losing it to the inside, just 2 sideways. Definitely bent in his left front there because it wasn't sticking out long enough. I think this is where the 9 and the 7. The 7 got into the back of the 9, and that was us as the leaders, and Ethan getting into the 7 there, which is super unfortunate. These guys get together. Ryan put him in the inside wall. That is how he got by, I think, when everything happened with me, because I completely screwed up this corner and I was not able to pay attention to what was going on up there. I think I let off like literally all the way, got on the brakes. I think I hit the brakes too hard was the thing. Like the tap brake just rotated me too much. Luckily I didn't loop it all the way. I thought I was going to, so I'm happy I didn't. But Ryan put the bumper to Ethan. That's how he got around, which makes sense. 6 and the 7 getting together back here, and then the 6 blinks. 7 car's gonna get that wall out there. No, he doesn't. The 6 car over rotates it back the other way, trying to straighten it out. And then the 7 and the 6 get together once again. The 7 super sideways on the exit there, and then that's the next wreck when we're coming by on the front stretch, and they're just sitting there. That makes sense why they're there. And they're still wrecking each other. This was under caution. This was 100% under caution. What is going on? Like, these guys are still hitting each other the entire time. What is the 7 car doing? He's like going down, blocking people under caution. Like, I'm so confused. Like, he's just going down in the way of people. And then it looks like he wrecks the 6 car. He goes up here. The 6 car broke for some reason. Like, he just hit the brakes. And then he ran in the back of him. That made no sense either. 9 car gonna almost loop it again in turn 1. Hit that inside wall. And that's probably gonna bring out that caution immediately. I hate how the pace truck. It's stuck on the pace truck now. No. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I want to see what happened to this guy on the last lap. He just went in high and hit the outside wall really hard, then lost it maybe? No, he keeps it going straight, and then keeps it on the bottom. That guy in front of him loops it, and then everybody runs into it. 4-car did a good job of dodging that. Peyton ended up in that, unfortunately. He had nowhere to go when that guy just spun out. He could have hit the brakes and gone wide, but by the time he tried to react to it, it was way too late. You can't get these cars stopped that quick on dirt. So that's super unfortunate, a very last corner, and that's a way to end the race, unfortunately. But hey, we finished third. We started third, ran there the entire race. We got lucky with a caution to not fall back to fourth behind Caden, luckily for us. But we finished third. Don't know if we're going to gain or lose in the iRating, honestly. So let's go see if we do. All right, results are in. Strength of field was very low, just under 2K, with only 10 of us registered. Makes a lot of sense, and the 8-car didn't even run it. But we lost 6 iRating. I figured we might lose some being in third as car number 1, and I knew we were probably a decent bit higher than everybody else. But Ethan was over 4K. Did not know that. Ryan gained a good amount, 3,300. The 4-car was down to 2,300 though, so there's like 1,000 iRating gap between the 3 and the 4 cars. So makes sense. I understand why I lost some, but it's only 6. It's not a big deal at all. We gained a good amount in the supers and UMPs this week, so I'm very happy about that. Hopefully we can continue gaining there and try to get up as close as we can to 5K by the end of the season. I think that'd be awesome. But appreciate you guys for watching. As always, this track is tough, and a lot of people don't know how to race on it. That's why it doesn't get much participation. But appreciate you guys watching anyways, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.